So as a little bit of an update on what I've been up to today in the room. Here is a tub which has got my plants and my Daphnia culture, which actually seems to be doing all right. I added a filter today. That's the filter that was in the shrimp tank. So it's nice and mature, so I've lobbed it across to here. My Anubias broke into several quite handy little pieces, so I planted them in these spare pots. And I got Java fern, more Anubias, and various other bits and bobs. All plants just in there. A few snails, which are happily eating dead stuff, and what looks to be quite a happy little population of Daphnia. And in the shrimp tank, there's a really heavily buried red cherry there. Hello, lady. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? It's amazing. They have bright yellow eggs as well. And there's my little white cloud mountain minnows, or some of them starting to shoal, which is quite cool. They've kind of all found each other and they're hanging around in this group. I reckon I've got about 30 fry, and I'd be really happy to see even a third of those reach adulthood. But there are no predators in these tanks, so hopefully, you know, the shrimps have been their guardians ever since they were eggs. You know, they kept the eggs clean and had what looks to be a pretty decent hatch rate, and they're starting to look like tiny little fish now, which is really lovely. I think one of the blue shrimps has dropped her eggs, so whether or not I've got tiny shrimps or she's just decided to ditch them, I don't know. But it would be 3 to 4 weeks, so maybe there are some minuscule blue shrimps in here that I can't see yet. The water is a tiny little bit cloudy. There are now 2 larger sponge filters, so the filtration has gone up to 4 times what it was. So there's now 2 filters, not 1, and they're twice the height of the original one, which I think will be good for these guys. And obviously once I've got 2 mature filters, it fits in for my plans for the tanks downstairs. Everyone's just having a scoff in there. I'm going to lob a fresh catappa leaf in there, I think, when I later on today when I get around to it. But everything seems really happy in there, which is great. The nearite snail was motoring around a minute ago, lost it, and the assassin snails, Agent 47, is out and about as well, which is good. But that's a happy little tub. And in the minnow tank, these guys are just doing minnow stuff really. They're really happy. They get bug bites every other day. They've got some plant matter. There's a nub of cucumber, I think it is, floating around up there, which is great. It's all the snails are eating that, which is good. The minnows have a bit of a peck at it as well. So that's a really happy little tank as well. So there you go, there's the update. Spiders are not out. Oh yeah, and some rats have arrived now as well. So we now have 2 rats in the fish room, which is lovely. So yeah, loads going on. See you later.